third time is a charm. We had two previous attempts to test out the Active Track Follow Me mode with the Litchi Beta App program. But this time I think I got it. What we learned in the last video is that the tracking capabilities is not available yet in the iOS beta app. So this time I switched back to Android. And as you remember, if you saw the first video that I made about this, the phone that I was using there was not powerful enough to run a smooth video feed from the drone. I replaced it now with the Samsung S8, which should have plenty of power on Android to process the video feed from the drone. Welcome to another video. I'm Henrik Olsen, and if you like my content, then feel free to give it a like. If you don't like it, then feel free to press the dislike button twice. And while you're down there, consider subscribing to my weekly tips, tests and tutorials. In case you're wondering, what are these two other attempts that this guy has been doing with the Litchi Beta app, I will make sure to link these two videos in the description below. I think I got it now, at least with a little bit of help from one of you guys, Martin Geddes. I hope I got your name right. That helped me out by sharing a video link that showed me how you could actually enable vision tracking on the beta app. So it actually turns out that we have two modes available. One is a follow me mode, which follows the remote when we are riding around. We will try that out in a second. And the other one is tracking. And I haven't tried it out. I just seen the video from Martin. So I will try this out and see if I can make the drone actually track me just by using vision. So let's start out by using the follow mode. And that one will launch the drone in 8 meters altitude, distance 6 meters. So see, it's still waiting for GPS lock. I wonder how many satellites it needs to do that. We could also do something else. We can just launch it. It should be fairly okay with 13 satellites available. So let's just go to FPV and take off and let it hover a little bit. There's the unicycle. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. At least we can get it up in the air. Should be plenty enough with 14 satellites. We'll let it sit up here before we do anything. So I guess the third time is not a charm, but let's see what we can do. At some point, I think it will fetch enough satellites for us to be airborne. All right, what happened here is that something screws with the GPS. So if you go into the follow me mode, you can see in the bottom of the screen, it says that it's okay now. Before it said it had an accuracy of around 2 kilometers. So of course that will lead to some serious trouble. But now it seems to be okay. So let's no. And then the accuracy jumps to 1,754 meters, and that is of course not good. But I think that's a glitch inside or a bug inside the app because it does not have accuracy problems in any of the other modes. I would have to report that back to Litchi so we can get that one fixed, and I can do a follow-up video showing you exactly how this function works. Okay, so let's demonstrate the vision tracking part instead. Let's see if that is possible. We will nail this tracking, this follow me at some point. At some point we will nail it. Litchi glitchy. Okay, so let's get it up in the air. Take off. Get it up here, and let's turn it around. See, where am I? Where am I? I'm here. Just move it up here to a safe location here. So to enable this vision tracking, of course, we need to switch it into track. So when it's in tracking, you need to pinch to make a square around the subject that you want to follow. So you see, now you have the square. So that will basically track me. So let's jump on a unicycle and see what we can do with this. So let's redo this square so it's actually me and start some recording here. I can take the unicycle here. Ooh. Yeah, we'll probably have to do it again. So that's me. Me. putting a square around me. And let's see what it's doing. It is tracking me. Does it follow along? No, does not follow along. It's basically like spotlight. But I guess I can move the drone and it will keep me. Oh. Yes, I can move it around and it will still keep me in focus. Let's just get it down here on the other side here. So let's say that I want to track myself here. So put it down here. And I need to put it, so like this. So it keeps me tracked very nicely. Let's turn around. Of course if it can't see me, because it's not moving by itself, it will lose the track. Of course it will. So let's just test it one more time. So now it actually found me without me reframing. So this is a bit like spotlight. It stays in one position, but you can fly it manually to the location that you prefer. And it will still track you if it can see you. Back safe. All right. Testing these beta apps is a bit frustrating because a lot of stuff is not working here all the time. So when I'm saying glitchy, of course that is justified by it. It is beta stuff. It is beta stuff. So what happened here is, just to summarize, is that the tracking follow me did not work because we could not get sufficient GPS accuracy. It was like off with almost 2 kilometers. So of course the drone refused to do the follow me mode, which I kind of appreciate, because otherwise that would have led to a flyaway. But the vision tracking part, that worked excellent. It would be fun to review the footage to see how good it actually was. But you can point out something on the screen and make the drone track it. But it will be like the DJI version, where it's like spotlight, where it stays in one position and tracks the object that it sees. You have to do all the motions manually. But hey, it's a lot better than not having tracking. So the trick was to pinch the screen to make the square, and whatever you have pinched it around it, it will try to maintain the camera pointing towards that. And it will keep the track as long as the subject is within the field of view. So that's super nice. There is so much great stuff going on in this video. And in case you missed out, I made a separate video where I showed you how you can make 360-degree panorama pictures with the Mavic Mini. Can you believe this is even possible by now? In case you missed that video, you can access it through this card. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.